What is going on, guys? One more time, I got a brand new video. A couple weeks ago, I made a video reacting to my first ever song from 2017. And I really enjoyed making that video. I really enjoyed going down memory lane and kind of breaking down the song. And I'm on my Patreon, link in the description. I'm going through all my old music projects, and I'm breaking down every song and just kind of going through it. So, in that spirit, I was doing some work with the Busch Gardens videos the other day. And I was kind of looking at the old stuff, and I was like, I've only been vlogging for 4 years, but the evolution in how I vlog from 2021 to now is very, very different. So I thought it would be a really fun idea if we go back and react to my first vlog from 4 years ago, April 2nd, 2021. Surprise, surprise, it's at Busch Gardens. And I think it'd just be a fun idea to go through it and just kind of break it down a little bit. And so, yeah, let's do it. Let me set the scene for you guys. All right, this is my first year of college. I believe this was spring break. I hadn't been to Busch Gardens in a while. This was still when they were in that limited park opening post-pandemic. I just really wanted to go to Busch Gardens. It was my first time ever going solo. So here we go from April 2nd, 2021.
What is going on, guys? One more time, bring us a
That fade to white opening.
first ever vlog for my channel. I'm not recording with my real camera. I'm just doing my phone because
Like, I still have a country accent. Like I do, because I live in the country. But it is like, it's wild in this clip. And yeah, so you can see my face. I actually address it later in the video. But this was right when I had started losing weight. I was 6.5 months into losing weight at this point, give or take. Put a little asterisk because I had a bad sprain in my ankle, which sidelined me for a little bit of all the weight loss training. But yeah, but also I didn't mention, like, this was what, 5 years into the YouTube channel at this point, back in 2021. I had under 200 subscribers. I was like, I want to make a vlog. I've been watching vlogs since like I was a little kid on YouTube, so let me take my own crack at it. And it's funny going into this, it's 5 minutes and 56 seconds long. Now, if a vlog goes under 20 minutes, that's short, especially if you get the Patreon cuts. Patreon cuts are always like 30 minutes long. But yeah, let's jump into the first vlog. Let's go.
what is going on, guys? One more time, bring us a first ever vlog for my channel. I'm not recording with my real camera. I'm just doing my phone because where I'm going, I don't know if I can get my camera around. I'm going to Busch Gardens today. If you ever watch Parks and Rec,
Going to Busch Gardens? No.
One episode every season where they go on this day called Treat Yourself Day, where you treat yourself to just whatever.
So I called this a treat yourself day, and I called it that for a while. So this a little fun fact. This was in my first year in college, and in my dorm, it was still mid-pandemic, so we really couldn't go many places. So we actually, in our dorm, we watched through all the Parks and Rec. I'd never seen a show before then, and now it's one of my favorite shows of all time. And a shout out to the original dorm group with Josh, Devin, Drew, Conrad, Mike. So shout out to y'all. They had the Treat Yourself Day episodes, which are always fun. And so I decided to, I'm going to have my own Treat Yourself Day.
Today is my Treat Yourself Day, and I'm going to Busch Gardens. I decided just a couple days ago I was going to get a reservation, and I was just going to go for the day and just have a good time and just get away from everything. Life's been going good, but it's busy. So I thought, why not take a...
All right, Will. I'm talking to my past self here. Life's busy. Life's busy, buddy. Buddy, you weren't even in a film program yet. I was 18 right now. 22 now. Check yourself. Enjoy those days. It never gets simpler.
break and just go to Busch Gardens, where that's the place where I can just let free of life and just have fun for however long I'm there.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to try to vlog throughout the day, so we'll see what happens. And, yeah, catch y'all at Busch Gardens. Now is an integral part
catch you
of
at
the
Busch
journey
Gardens.
to Busch Gardens, which is
Shout out to Ferry.
the ferry ride. It's the most beautiful sight when you
I take 64 more often now.
pull up to Busch Gardens, the side of a polished chariot. Honey, I'm home. What's up, guys? So a little check-in.
The mask. I forget that the whole mask thing existed. I blocked that out of my memory. And then I watched videos like this, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. That happened.
Yeah, I've been here for about an hour, and it's a cold day. High of like 48.
Good weather report, Will.
You know me. You know I am in shorts right now, even though I have a hoodie on.
Yeah, these were the last months of me being able to wear shorts in cold weather. Yeah, As soon as I dropped the weight, like end of that year, in the fall of 2021, no more shorts in cold weather. No, 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 no. We wore jeans. We wore long pants, sweatpants. I finally found my love for sweatpants. I'm right beside Apollo's Chariot, which is right there. No lie.
They're running about to get her started, but
Running about to get her started.
Waiting to get it open. Should be open soon. They're doing testing. So keep you updated throughout the day. And that right there, my friends, is the new coaster Pantheon.
And I thought Pantheon was going to open back in 2021. Oh, that optimism. Yeah, that didn't happen. But it's still a great ride, though. Just had to wait a whole nother calendar year.
Just got off my ride of Apollo's Chariot over there.
We know, you showed it to us.
I'm feeling good. Voice is already about horse. The most beautiful sight.
That was cool because this was the first time I ever got to capture that shot and get myself in the shot. Now, is it the most well-organized shot? No, but that's not the point, okay? That's not the point of the whole thing.
The bad part about this view is that half the coasters are closed today, so most of those closed to my background. I can't actually ride.
What was that word? Most of the like what are we happening? Oh, look at Verbolten, yeah. So I didn't have footage of the park. So this is like footage I got from YouTube. Now on my hard drive, I have a folder called Clips, and then there's folders where you got Hamlets, rides, shows, food, Howl-O-Scream, events, Christmas Town, and I mean, everything is organized in its own folders, and I have like 70 some stock clips of Loch Ness Monster that I've filmed over the past couple years. So when I do videos like the vlogs or talk videos like I do here on the channel, I don't have to, always film new stuff or I ever have to pull from someone else for rides that are open now. I have a plethora of my own footage to use, which is always really fun because it's my own. That's not even believable. It was sunny and leaves were on trees.
Waiting a while for them to open that one due to the weather. Yeah, it's pretty good. Still a little chilly. I was shivering, waiting for Bolton, but from Fence House, got some mozzarella sticks, got some pizza. Like I said earlier, today is a break. I'm live. And for those of you who don't know, I was big.
Yeah, there he is.
And
Pillsbury Doughboy Will Morris. Yep. Look at that. That was, let's see, just for reference, that picture right there was around me at my heaviest. I think that was fall of 2019. I think I got heavier during like quarantine back in 2020. I weighed in early winter 2020 at 235. I think I was a little bit heavier, really when we were knee deep in the pandemic. And now I fluctuate between 160 and 170. So a lot of weight was lost since then, as you can tell, even just in my face here from 2021 to now. I mean, obviously it comes with age a little bit, but also weight loss. And so I kind of use this as I'm a big advocate for physical health, mental health, all that stuff. And yeah, so you see that. And you see this. What else do you need to see for evidence that it does work if you put in the work?
And when I went to Liberty, where I go to college,
no way.
I started hitting the gym every day, doing just straight running, eating better, eating.
It's not a full truth. I didn't start running immediately. I did the stationary bike for about a month and a half, 2 months. And then I started on a treadmill, and a week into that, I sprained my ankle playing football behind our dorm. And it sidelined me, and I wasn't able to run again until I think the new year. So it was a lot of discipline on eating right and really just making sure I wasn't, overgoing the calories I was burning, because it was a limited amount at this time because I couldn't really do a whole lot of physical activity.
Really just grilled chicken salads, essentially.
Yeah, grilled chicken salads and grilled chicken wraps, baby.
I slimmed down a lot, but a break from life is a break from
a lot of water.
So, bon appetit. If you don't cry when you see this building right here, you have no soul. I mean, one of the greatest dark rides that ever exists was right here, and it closed down because of SeaWorld's problems. Not Busch Gardens' problems, SeaWorld's problems, and they play putting up with it.
Okay, so one thing, this was a stop I did in every vlog until they announced Dark Coaster, saying that something needs to happen to the building, and I would kind of go after the park, and at the time, what was the parent company, SeaWorld. They're no longer the parent company, it's now United Parks. I don't love this bit. I don't like going after corporate, especially when I want to have a relationship with the park. That was not a smart move, Will. You should have known better. But, it is interesting looking back at it, in 2021, knowing that the very next year they announced Dark Coaster. And then obviously Dark Coast has been around for a couple years now, so we have a ride there, which is great. And you guys do see I am wearing a Busch Gardens mask. I didn't just wear it for the vlog. I actually wore the Busch Gardens mask every single day during this time. It was the most comfortable mask. It fit well. I got it on my first visit back to the park in August of 2020, right before I went to college when they had like a limited opening. So yeah, that's just a little bit there. I don't love that bit.
Shame. Rest in peace, Curse of Dark Castle.
Stock footage of Invader. The quality too, it like
What's
dips.
up, guys? I just got off Invader. Took about an hour and a half for that. Just not cold temperatures. It was just a very long line. Yeah. So unfortunately, Alpengeist is closed for the Food and Wine Festival event. So had to walk by that because if you don't know, Alpengeist is my favorite one.
Still is.
Is also closed. So this Griffin right here is the last coaster. That
I forget they always did a new paint job to Griffin. It looks so much better now.
Temperature for it to open up because of the cold temperatures. It needs to be at stable 41. If I get on this, it's an Finnegan's Flyer. One of my last rides.
That's a little too much talk. Like, I could have said, they'll open it whenever it's warm, the temperature's too cold. I grew up in the South. I live in the South. I live in the country. A lot of my friends and people I know have the tendency to just over-explain things to the absolute minute details. And at this time, you hear that like I'm giving you the exact degree and blah, 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 blah. You don't need that. The audience doesn't need that. It should have just been like, yeah, I'm just going to wait here for it to get warmer. They're going to get the ride. Don't get the roller coaster started up, and we're gonna get a ride here on Griffin. Let's get it. Let's go. That's how I would do it now. But you live and you learn. But yeah, that's a very like a Southern trope is when you explain something of how something's got to work, you're going to give every minute detail. And now it's like, unless I need to give every minute detail, I'm gonna give you the absolute blanket statement of the year.
My last rides, and then leaving Busch Gardens and getting on to another part of my day.
That was a good shot. Now that footage is mine. That is my footage.
Just got off Griffin. Waited about 5 minutes once they started letting people back on. Now the line is probably about an hour to 2 hours.
The old haircut with the shaved side.
Line going all the way back to Griffin Gifts, if you know what that is. What's up, guys? I have left Busch Gardens. Great day. Great day. Very crowded. Not a whole lot of social distancing at one point because it got very crowded. I didn't get any footage of Pantheon
forgot social
testing,
distancing was the same.
but I did see a little bit of it testing. They didn't test it a whole lot today, but they did.
My biggest regret from this vlog was not filming the testing of Pantheon. That would have done great at the time because everyone wanted any Pantheon crumbs they could get. And why I literally stood there and watched them testing Pantheon. No thought crossed my mind of, I should film this right now.
A little bit. I'm a little hoarse because I've been yelling all day. But from what I can tell you, from what I did see, Pantheon is a beauty of a coaster. It's absolutely fantastic. Can't wait to ride it whenever they decide to open it. Hopefully it's in the summer when I'm back home. So I have to make a
wait till next winter.
But I will when it's opening weekend for Pantheon. It was a great day. Weather a little chilly, but it got better throughout the day. But my treat yourself day ain't done quite yet.
It ain't done.
More stops before I head back home. So I'll keep y'all updated. What is up, guys? I went to a couple stores looking for stuff. Didn't really get anything.
Why didn't I vlog anything? You vlog what you do, and then you can cut it in post. I decided, nothing was happening while I was at these places, and I didn't film it. That's a terrible way to vlog. You film everything, and then when you get to editing, then you can decide what makes and what doesn't make the edit. That was a bad decision here, because I don't remember. I don't even remember where I went. But it would have been nice to have that footage to pull from, make the vlog a little bit longer, give it a little more meat to it, but it is what it is.
So I didn't really update anything. But I went for my last part of Treat Yourself. Like I said earlier, I'm on a very intense diet of just salads and stuff when I'm at Liberty. So when I'm at home on breaks, I like to treat myself to some food like our local Mexican restaurant. Which
Hell yeah, and Ranchero!
I had a gift card from Christmas for Outback, so Outback's pretty close to Busch Gardens, so I actually treat myself to a steak, a strawberry lemonade, and I am going to enjoy that while on the beautiful ferry. Just caught the ferry in town too. It's a real good day. What is up, guys? My last part of the vlog.
Talked about the food, but didn't film the food.
A little awkward and stuff. My first time ever doing a YouTube video just like this. But back home, good ride home, great day. It's a great day just to get away from life and just take a break, take a mental break.
Hell yeah, brother.
Fun and yell and lose my voice. I'm not gonna be able to sing for a couple days. Good thing my EP is already recorded.
Ha, that EP
So,
never
anyway,
came out.
I'll catch y'all in the next video. I'm Morris and I'm out. Peace.
Okay, so the EP I spoke about was a canceled EP. It was going to be called Lost Man. It was going to be part of this, what was going to be this fourth music project following the 2021 Honesty. It was going to be called Scary Hours. I'm still going through the music and like recording versions of it because I never actually fully got to realize it back then. Thank God. It ended up, my next project ended up being Sweet Story of Mine, which is a project I'm super proud of. But that a lot of that music from that EP, I think actually all the music from that EP is on the Patreon in the unreleased music collection, so you can go hear it there. But yeah, that was the first vlog I ever made to the channel, and it's crazy to look back. Like, it's only been 4 years, but the changes I've made in how I film vlogs, how I approach all this stuff, it's crazy how much different it is. The biggest critiques is that I didn't film enough. I didn't film enough. You know, I could have gotten videos of the rides. I didn't even mention some of the rides that I was riding, which is like, you don't have to mention everything now, especially now with the vlogs, because I've done so many Busch Gardens vlogs. Not every single minute detail needs to get mentioned. But if you're going to keep a vlog within 6 minutes, which is a decent time for a first vlog, you need to show more. Like, I'm talking about the food, but I didn't show the food. I talked about, you know, some of the things at Busch Gardens, but I didn't show it. I talked about going to these stores, but I didn't show it. And that's the big thing. You know, the number one rule in film is show, don't tell. And what this vlog was tell, but rarely showing. That was the big problem. And also a problem, there was no engagement with the audience. And unfortunately, this was something, it took me a lot longer to learn than it should have. I really didn't pick it up until last year when I was watching the St. Patrick's Day vlog and I was making the Patreon cut and the YouTube cut. I noticed there's just not a whole lot of engagement with the audience. So I really didn't start until the Loch Ness Monster sighting vlog, which ended up, it still is my biggest viewed vlog on the channel, where I decided this vlog needs to be longer, because I used to think it needed to be compact. When it comes to a vlog, I think the length is actually pretty good if it's longer, because as long as you're giving them something to hold on to. If you're just doing this, which I did for a while, which point, shoot, point, now we're going to do this. That was awesome. Now we're going to do this, which is awesome. Now we're going to go do this. And there's still that element. Put a big emphasis on making sure that I'm connected with the audience, whether that's telling a story, asking the audience a question mid-vlog, or, you know, trying something new at the park. Like, let me go try, like I did last year, I would go try different dessert options and snack options around the park, or different food and wine options. That stuff is what engages the audience, because you're giving them something new. You're giving them your own personal thoughts. You're not giving a super objective look to Busch Gardens. You're giving your own mind, heart, and thoughts into it, and then engaging with it. And since then, there's been definitely an uptick in the rise of views in the vlogs, the interest in the vlogs, the interest in the Busch Gardens videos as a whole. And I'm becoming a better vlogger. Am I great at it? No, I'm still learning. I'm getting better, but I'm a lot better than I was here. And I just hope to keep improving as I go into the new year with the new vlog. Filming the first vlog of 2025 this week. And, you know, it flows into other videos like the paranormal videos and whatnot. You know, vlogging is a big aspect of my YouTube channel, and I love it. It's my favorite type of video to make. So I have a big thing on getting better. And there's some things that I wish I'd vlogged. I wish I'd vlogged more New York City back in August of 2023. I wish I had vlogged Boston when I was recording music out there. I just didn't do it. Why? I don't know. It took me until last year in 2024 to fully realize how to properly vlog. And you saw it with, you know, the Busch Gardens vlogs, and then the Outer Banks vlog, and you guys will see with another Williamsburg vlog that's coming soon, and then you had the Christmas Williamsburg vlog. It's been a lot of learning, and that's why I love going back and watching this, because to see the trajectory that the vlogs have taken and how much better I've gotten, and still have a lot of room to grow. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you guys maybe learned something. If you're someone who wants to vlog, I hope you took some of what I said and, you know, apply it to the way you want to vlog going forward. And go watch some of my more recent vlogs. I feel like they're a better representation of what a good vlog is. And yeah, I really enjoyed this video. It's fun to go back down memory lane and kind of break this stuff down. And like I said, I'm going to be doing a bunch of breaking down of old music and old YouTube videos on the Patreon in the next months and so. So make sure to go join the Patreon, link down in the description. But thank you all so much for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed. Make sure that bell button down below so notified every single time I put a brand new video to the channel. Make sure to go stream my song Sunglasses wherever you listen to your music. Go check out the Patreon. Like I said, a bunch of behind the scenes content, breaking down content, and unreleased music, and exclusive Busch Gardens vlogs. My name is Will Morris, and I'm out. Peace.
I know I'll see you in passing. No one to be distracting. Put my sunglasses